And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Boardman, Ohio, where we are at the bunker and double bogeys for the Boardman Spartans show. Once again, it returns after Labor Day, and the gang's all here. We've got the girls cross-country team, the boys cross-country team, and we'll have the football team right here and all the interviews to go with it. But we start off with a very special guest, a guy that is near and dear always to my heart, and he has my back always. Mr. Donnie Riccatelli. What's up there, big fella?
What's going on, D? Just happy that we're back after a couple weeks. Obviously, Labor Day being a Monday.
Sure.
But just happy to see a nice big crowd on hand tonight for the show. And these kids are off to a great season. So just to highlight what they're able to do and what you guys have always done, which is highlight our athletes, has been phenomenal. So I appreciate that.
It's my pleasure. And the biggest thing for me is I look around and I got here about 6 o'clock. I start setting up and you're like, yeah, we're doing a team feed here at Double Bogeys. I mean, cross-country runners have to eat so much in order to keep that energy up. And listen, they're putting it away and you're footing the bill. So
I mean, what better, right? Absolutely. So what better way to have a team feed, support the show, get a lot of pasta in, a lot of carbohydrates right before you run this week. So just plays out, any way we can support, obviously YSN, but Double Bogeys in the bunker, they've been phenomenal to us. So any way we can show our support to them, it's any idea out there, especially a big one that's going to be coming up in a few weeks.
All right, so we're going to talk about that in a minute.
Sure.
But you're saying that these kids have to carve up and get ready for something this weekend.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. Could you give us a little bit of insight?
Well, you do know what it is. It's the Spartan Invitational, which is the premier cross-country event in the state of Ohio, if not the Midwest. I mean, you're talking about, I believe it was over 5,500 runners total throughout the day. And the fact that last year we brought you on as a newbie to cover cross-country, which, you guys just continue to keep raising the bar and doing exceptional things. I mean, pretty soon I'm gonna be watching pickleball on YSN. I'm sure
this is true.
But the fact that you guys came last year and you did such a wonderful job, and you were kind of awestruck with the amount of people. So now we're making it bigger and better. That's just what we do.
So you warned me last year that we'd see 10,000 people on that campus, and I thought, okay, there's no way. There, like grand, idea and grand thought. Buddy, you were probably short selling that.
Oh, without a doubt. There was probably closer to 15,000 people throughout the day. And the way that they've been able to do it to where they can usher teams and buses and people in and out throughout the day, they got it down to a science, and we really moved things along to get these races on time and ready to go. So yeah, it's pretty special.
Last year we had 3 cameras for the event. This year, with you and Quinn Pushkar working together, we've got 6 cameras.
I mean, might as well, right?
We have never done a production like this ever before. So the grand scale of Donnie Riccatelli knows no bounds, and what he wants, he gets, and he gets in gusto.
Yeah.
So we will have 6 cameras for this Saturday. We will have 9 to 11:30 will be the D1.
D1 boys and girls.
Okay, boys and girls. And then we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll come back with
D2 and D3.
D2
and
and
I believe
D3.
it goes D3, D2.
Okay.
Or last year it was that way, but it may go in sync with 1, 2, 3. Obviously, and the folks at home, with middle school races, we cannot cover those because of liabilities and stuff like that.
Yeah, the child online protection policies. And it's that many people. It'd be impossible to get all the.
Well, it's just insane. I mean, what we're asking of you to do is pretty insane as it is, pretty crazy as it is. And the fact that you just say yes, to that, and now that you got to experience it last year, to see how much fun it actually is, and to see the kids all out compete. I mean, cross country obviously is not a sport for everyone,
right?
And the fact that these kids can go out there, whatever the weather is, doesn't matter to them. They just do their best.
Just keep on trucking.
That's it.
It's incredible. Now, it looks like we're going to have some decent weather, which is good, according to Storm Tracker 21. So I'm excited about that. Because you're not just watching these races. As in everything else in Boardman, you are hands-on and involved. What do you look forward to most when it comes to the Spartan?
You know what? You know what it is? I think it's the passion from not only the runners but the fans. I get the the task of keeping the parents out of the gate or out of the finish line area, because everybody thinks that their kid is on, basically dying by the time they're done.
Yep.
So they want to rush in and help out little Jimmy and little Susie, but I make sure those people stay back. I appreciate their passion and their love for their kids and their schools, but we got it covered with all the training staff that we have from help with Akron Children's Hospital and all the students from YSU that come up and help, and Coach Pav, Coach Sipe, Coach Phillips, they've done a phenomenal job staffing this event. So
I forgot all about that till you just mentioned it, how the ending is just like watching those. There's a bug that's over in Pennsylvania that they just
lantern fly.
The lantern fly, and they just drop.
Yeah,
and that's what the runners are like, because they're exhausted, man.
It's one of the most challenging courses in the state of Ohio. So they give everything they have, especially at the end of the race.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, they don't even like to take a step past the finish line before they fall down and collapse. But there's people there to pick them up, move them to the side, get them water, get them hydrated, and move them out of the gate.
It seems like it's just like, oh yeah, well, we'll get them out of the way, get them water. But that's what you have to do, so that you're not injuring other people and injuring them.
Oh, I mean, they wear spikes, and they're sharp spikes.
Yep.
I mean, they can easily get stepped on and get severely injured. And I mean, it's pretty intense, especially with these big teams coming in with these really, really good runners. That finish line can be a herd of people. There's a massive herd of runners at the beginning, but that end, when they're coming fast and furious like that, it's a stampede.
I am really looking forward to this Saturday, to being from pillar to post and to celebrating with everybody after as well. But there's much more to celebrate in Spartan Nation, because the Spartans on Friday looked pretty doggone good, my friend.
They did, and much deservedly so. I mean, they finally were able to put a decent game together, both offensively and defensively. No knock on Howland. I know they're winless right now in the year, but they showed a lot of heart.
Yep.
A lot of effort out there. Their running back went down, I believe, with a concussion. So hopefully he's on the mend and okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Spartans really showed up. They did well.
It's going to be a nice atmosphere, obviously, here tonight. Coach Doda is going to be in a great mood.
Yeah.
I know he's got to always bring some of his players, too. We're going to have 6 different runners tonight, 3 from the girls, 3 from the boys, and then I'm assuming we'll probably have 3 interviews from the football team as well. Donnie, final thoughts on I mean, I know you got to get the bill here in a minute, but, I mean, to be able to have all these kids and create those memories, you were a great runner in your own right, a great athlete in your own right. What do you, I mean, by the way, congratulations, Mackenzie Riccatelli.
Oh, thank you.
College of Worcester.
No, thank you. It's about these kids, though, right now. Though.
Yeah, but like memories like this, these are things they'll have forever. Talk to me about some of your memories of high school.
Well, I mean, that was the thing. Like when, I grew up in McDonald's, so we would always go over to Girard and go to Little Peppino's at the time, was the Italian restaurant. We'd always go eat. We always spent so much time together, and that's why we were so good. The team bonding, I mean, you can't say enough about that. About these girls want to be together. These boys want to be together. I mean, they're all huddled around each other over there. They're not looking at phones right now.
Yeah. They're
looking at each other. They're talking. They're conversing. And that's something that's very special for both groups. And that's why they're going to have the success this year that we are projecting them to have.
I love it. My favorite human being in the world,
the
Don father, Donnie Riccatelli, joining us to start the show. We will have Rick Seipert joining us right after this, after a break, from our great sponsors here on Your Sports Network.
Beautiful.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists.
Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats.
Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Nestled here in the...
And back we come here to the bunker and double bogeys for the Boardman Spartans show. DJ Yoakley with you, joined for the third time this year, Mr. Rick Seipert, the head girls cross-country coach here at Boardman. Coach, I'd say congratulations, but I know that you know that the work isn't done yet, especially coming up this Saturday. But how, thus far, expectations, I feel like we always talk about it, expectations versus reality. Are they starting to mesh and you're starting to see those projections come to reality?
We're coming off a good meet at Worcester this past weekend. We ran 10 girls. 7 of them had career PRs. One of them had a second best race ever, a third best race ever, and a fifth best race ever. So it was a really good weekend. However, there's always room for improvement.
Yep.
As a team, we were still like 9th of all the Northeast Ohio D1 schools at the meet. I mean, it was a heavy hitter, but it just goes to show, even if you're doing what you've never done before, there's always room for improvement. Some schools, like in the Federal League, they're going to be a tough task to take down to try to get to Columbus.
Sure.
I mean, we haven't had a girls team make state since 1988. So if we're going to party like it's 1988, we're going to have to work a little bit harder this season. But, I mean, as you get better at anything, you get to this point, it's that much harder to get to this point, and even harder to get to this point. So we're there, but everybody's trending in the right direction. The young kids are coming on. Our veterans are running faster than they've ever run.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're doing the right things. It's just, I mean, we have a great staff. Assistant coach is Luca Dorcas, fantastic with the kids. Scott Denham, he's like my right-hand man for track and cross country. He's been doing a great job. The two of us talk almost every day about what we could do better. And then we added Todd Berkey in the training room this year, and he's helping us rehab the girls, prehab the girls, so we're able to push the envelope a little bit further and get things done that we haven't done in the past.
See, we always talk about how cross-country is a different animal than all the rest of the sports. And one of the biggest things is we talk about technology and how technology advances in sports and across the board in our everyday life. But there's an advantage to like football and baseball and softball and, I mean, really anything but cross-country of being able to watch yourself on tape.
Right.
How do you improve yourself if you can't see yourself?
You need to look at what did I do from the start to the first mile, to the second mile, to the third mile.
Okay.
Or, the last 1.1, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And just where did I fall off in the race? And then we got to start working those different parts. So we had a little bit of a rough time between miles 2 and 3 last weekend. So what we did today was we put a workout out there to stress the envelope to get from miles 2 to 3.
Wow.
So you just have to look at the data in that sense. But, I mean, even like comparing Worcester's course to our course, it's two different animals. It's like comparing a bologna sandwich and a bucket of fried chicken. I mean, they're two completely different things. There's no correlation between the two other than what did my numbers look like? How much did I fall apart in that race in those two things? Like a lot of people were Spartans coming up this weekend. If you ask any cross-country runner that's run our course, they will tell you that we hate Boardman's course. It's not a time course. It's a racing for position type course. It's not about going fast. It's gutting it out. I mean, it feels like the entire course is uphill. Come over and run it sometime.
I'll pass. Thank you very much.
You and I can do it together because
that ain't gonna happen. I love you, Ricky, but that is never gonna happen. I'm built for comfort, not for speed.
Okay, all good.
When you're thinking about, I mean, you talked about some of the younger girls on this team. When you're talking about them, thinking about them, you know, you've got a pretty good team squad right now.
Right.
But you think about the future of Boardman. How do you continue to push the envelope, as you said, year after year after year, and not try to get too far ahead. But I mean, it sounds like you got some good runners. You got 2 freshmen that are doing some big things for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about relationships. You have to have good relationships with your middle school staff. You have to have good relationships with kids.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'm even talking with Derek Patterson, our girls soccer coach, and our Becca Calvin, our girls volleyball coaches. Hey, do you have any kids that are going to be able to come out in the spring and help us out? And, it's just all about relationships. That's how you don't really want to, you never want to reload or rebuild. You always want to reload.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just talking to middle school kids, talking to younger kids, being encouraging. I mean, like I said, you can be the best coach in the world, but if you can't convey the information to kids, you're going to sink no matter what.
You mentioned the course is one of the ones that people dislike the most. They hate the Sparty. So does it give you a home field advantage, so to speak, that your kids get to run it whenever they want to?
Well, we have taken the mantle, or like the theme of the season, we're going with, we have to love our course. We have to beat our course. So today we ran a workout on it, and we find the most miserable parts of the course, and we run the most miserable parts of the course. I mean, if it's that hard, running on something that hard and difficult is going to make you better in the long run. And even in the summer when we were doing like interval training, thresholds, we were going to Rocky Ridge down in Mill Creek Park, which is basically all uphill as well.
Oh, it is. I remember. All right. So from a standpoint, let's take it off the course, so to speak. The Spartan coming in this Saturday. For those of you who don't know, you can watch it here on YSN. But I implore you, even as a guy who loves the clicks on our website, you need to experience this one in person, because this is something where, like, you're not going to believe from beginning to finish how this thing goes. How I mean, it's just I can't even explain it well, and I feel bad not doing it my job, but you have to be there.
Right. It really is. I mean, to see 700 to 800 athletes going at it from for 20 minutes, it's an amazing thing to see. Last year we had some drone footage off from the side because it can't be over the course, but I never realized how amazing it is. It just looked like a snake going through our course.
Yep.
It was absolutely amazing just to see. It was organic, just seeing all these kids going through. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. I never saw it from that perspective. I've been on the line where, I mean, if you have a weak stomach, I'm sorry, but catching kids coming through the line, I'm like, it's okay as they're throwing up down my back from pushing it to the absolute limit. But, I mean, kids go all out, kids passing out. I mean, it is really a sport.
This sport sounds like a lot of fun, Rick.
Well, it's one of those things where when it clicks, it's just like teaching. You get that aha moment. It's amazing. I never thought I could do this. It's different than any team sport because it's you against the course in every case. So seeing kids do stuff that they don't think they can do is it really is impressive.
I love it.
Seeing these kids do that stuff. And end of the day, you're going to forget about numbers, but you're going to remember that experience, and hopefully we're making a good one for all the kids as they're moving
awesome.
on.
I love that. All right, now we are officially taking it off the course. 2 questions for you, off kilter. If you were to be in a television series, what television series would you want to play in?
Oh, man. Recently, I started watching The League again.
Oh, boy. Oh, man.
I mean, everybody loves – I love fantasy football. So, I mean, that would be a fun series to be in. And just the antics. I personally think that Rafi is one of the best secondary characters ever created.
Yep.
I just think all the antics and just how that entire show is just insanity from start to finish. I'd love to be a part of The League.
Who do you most relate to on that show?
Who's in last place a lot?
Taco?
I'm Taco, but not as eccentric as
Mr. McGiblets. I love it. And then the second question tonight, this one gets a lot of people. What is your favorite song of all time?
My favorite song of all time. Oh, that is such a hard question because, I mean, music's about moods and stuff like that. So I have 3 kids that are younger than 6 years old.
Yep.
So you have to force all that adulting into the 1.5 hours that you have every day after they go to bed. So my wife and I were watching TV in the summertime, and the American Pie series came on, and the music just kept playing. I'm like, oh my God, this genre of music that late 90s, early 2000s rock, alt music, just amazing. So, I think I can always get up and down for some of that Sum 41. And there's a huge backstory with that one for me, so I'll have to share it with you some other time. But it's a really long story. But any of my Boardman people that have known me since like my rookie year here at Boardman, they're probably somewhere laughing that I'm even bringing Sum 41 up.
I love it. Coach, best of luck to you. Thanks so much for your time. We're going to get 3-year girls here right after the break, and we would expect you to be here as well right after this.
Now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
And it's just a great feeling to put them in a vehicle and get them all excited about a new vehicle.
At the end of the day, our goal is to be someone our customers can count on.
And every day I'll go the extra mile for the community so they can trust us.
To do anything that would convenience the customer or make them feel more at home.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them and that we're not going to go away.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bunker and Double Bogeys. DJ Yoakley with you right here for the Boardman Spartans show, and I'm joined at this time with a lovely young lady. It's a story about a lady named Brady. Olivia Brady, the freshman, joins us. Olivia, I've heard so many great things about you through your coaches, through some of the coaches' friends, through, let's just face it, Donnie Riccatelli. You come very highly recommended, and it's because of your work ethic, because of what you've done. Obviously, on the course, you're already setting high marks. Did somebody say that you were like, if there was a top 27 of all time in Boardman runners, you'd already be on that mark?
Yeah.
I mean, to be a freshman, to just be jumping into this, how are you handling all of this?
I wish that I could describe it. It's just the people make it really easy to. Sipe is an amazing coach. All of the girls on the team are super encouraging, and everyone gets on each other about getting all your miles in and getting all the reps in. So it's all just about how much you want it. And that's a big thing to me.
How long have you been running?
Since my mom made me in 7th grade.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And then I just loved it so much.
Really?
Yeah. It was the first couple practices was I have to be doing this. And then it was well, I have to be doing this. So then I just started loving it. It's just you don't think and you just do it. And it's so nice.
Okay. So you say you don't think, but what is going through your mind when you're running?
It's nothing and everything at the same time. So I always try and tell myself to look up too, because I look down so bad. So I always try and remind myself stuff like that.
Yeah. So do you have songs that run through your head?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay. So what are you singing? What are you humming?
Anything by the Smiths.
The Smiths?
It's on repeat. Back to the Old House was my song of the day.
Okay.
There Was a Light That Never Goes Out is a very frequent in my head. And then, honestly, sometimes I'll have, random country songs that my mom was, playing in the car. Yep. And that's just on repeat. Blake Shelton. Yeah. She's Got Away with Words was, I think that was, my song at Worcester Saturday.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's, the same part of the song, and it kind of starts, to bother me. But
do you run? So I find when I'm running, and it's not very often, that I run to the beat, right? My
Yeah.
feet move to the beat. You're in
Yeah.
the same.
Yes.
So do you have to find certain rhythms and beats that you have to put on your phone or whatever it is you listen on to?
Yeah. So normally before, like on my way to a meet, I'll listen to like something like super like rap music
Yeah.
and just like really like help get in like the headspace for
In the
it.
zone, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, like you're on the bus ride home, then what do you listen? Are you trying to calm down? Are you trying to
Normally
ease your
I'm
mind?
sleeping.
Are you
Honestly,
sleeping?
it's just like I'm on there, take my shoes off, sideways,
Zonked.
out, and then
Out.
I just spawn at the high school. when
Okay,
I wake up.
so big meet coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Your first one, or
At
did you do
home,
the middle school ones?
we did the middle school ones.
Okay, so I mean, coach said that you have to prepare by running the tough stuff,
Yes.
which is your course.
Yeah.
You know, when you're practicing, is it like mentally? How do you get through some of those grueling runs that you have to do on one of the toughest courses in the state of Ohio?
I would say, like, honestly, it's just thinking about the more work that you put in now is like the less that you'll have to put in, like, when you're racing. Obviously, you want to like push yourself, but if you know how to like properly like run up the hill or like finish or start, then it makes it so much easier. So
Can you go back and think, okay, I was gassed when I went up this hill last time, so I got to conserve a little bit more energy here or
Yeah.
there? Is
Yeah.
that how can you make those adjustments?
yeah, and it's especially easy like when we are home. So like getting comfortable with exactly how I need to be starting and how I need to be going up hills and like how I should feel makes it so much easier.
Who's made your experience as a freshman a lot easier from maybe the senior class or say upperclassmen?
Gabby Vanetti is like a huge role model of mine. Like she's like awesome. She's a really great athlete and a great student.
Yeah.
Morgan Russo is an excellent athlete. She's really nice too. Scythe encourages me like a lot, just being there.
Yeah.
Mr. Godorkis, really just every girl on the team is like super awesome.
What's your role? What do you feel your role is as a freshman?
I feel like I'm pretty encouraging. Give some pep talks sometimes.
It sounds like you're leading by example with some of these runs, young lady. That's impressive.
Thank you.
Let's take it off the course. Talk about your family. I mean, who do you got in your family and how much they mean to you?
At my mom's house, it's my mom, my stepdad, my older stepbrother Drew, who runs cross country,
Yeah.
my younger stepbrother Luke, that runs cross country, and then my sister, who also runs cross country.
Well, that's a cross country family.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm so proud of my younger brother Luke. He's like really been like stepping it up. He's doing amazing in cross country this year. He just got 8th at his meet.
Wow.
So he's doing great. My sister like really pushes herself. Drew got freshman of the week, or not freshman, athlete of the week. So I'm like super proud of him.
Wow.
My stepdad is very like active and always lifting, so that's like really good for him.
Yeah.
My mom works 2 jobs, so it's just like amazing seeing everything she can do with like just everything.
So when you think about mom, I mean, working 2 jobs, that's got to be inspiring for you because
It is.
a lot of it's probably coming to you and your siblings, right?
Yeah. And she like today she's like talking about, okay, I got to drop you off and then drop Madeline off here. It's just like it's amazing how she does it.
What piece of your mom would you want to grow into? What do you want to own like when you get older?
Definitely her work ethic.
Okay.
I mean, my mom has come like such a long way, and it's just like amazing. And the way she like stays humble about it is like impressive.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Okay, I know you got a long time before you got to make any tough decisions, but what do you want to do when you get out of school?
Like I just genuinely want to like love what I do. Like I don't know what that is, but whatever I do, I just want to love it just like endlessly and like enjoy what I do.
What do
and
you do
who
when
I
you're
do
not
with it.
running?
I read a lot.
Do you really?
I do.
Do you have a favorite book?
Probably My Dark Vanessa.
Okay.
That book changed my life. Like
Really?
seriously, it was a great book.
What was it about it that changed your life?
Just like how different people can experience trauma and like how like kind of how experiences like can shape people.
Yeah.
So it was like interesting.
Very cool. Would you ever write a book or are you more of a reader?
Whoa. I don't even know what I would write it about. So I'll probably stick to reading.
Yeah, I
but-
love it. Olivia, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. Continued success to you, and I know there's a lot of it to come. So congratulations.
so much.
And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Back after this, after a break, right here on YSN.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bunker and Double Bogeys. DJ Yoakley with you for the Boardman Spartans show right here in Boardman, Ohio. And I am joined by a senior at this time, Kara Zarota. Did I get it?
Yep, you did.
Nailed it. Been practicing it all break. Kara, first off, congratulations. Being part of this team, a very young team. As a senior, when you see that, it usually means, yes, the coaches have to step up, but usually the coaches put that on the upperclassmen, the seniors. How have you had to change your leadership in order to let this team grow and go as far as they have this year?
You know what? Just being positive, but also with Morgan Russo and Mackenzie Riccatelli, they're mostly the leaders. I'm like the second leader. I'm in the background. If anybody needs help, I'm there, but they usually go to them first.
So you say they're the leaders, but I think everybody looks to seniors a different way, especially freshmen. We just interviewed Olivia, and you know, I think she named everybody on the team as role models. When you think about that, you are such role models not only to these freshmen but to these middle schoolers that are looking up to you. What kind of leadership style do you want to be known for?
Just being real.
Yeah?
Honestly, sometimes positivity is not the best. Sometimes they just need reality.
Yep.
Because I don't know. That's about it. Everybody says I'm the realist because I'm not always being positive. I'm sometimes negative, but I think it's okay.
You keep it real.
I do.
That's all that matters.
Yep,
because
you sound like my coach because that's what he says.
You
to me
keep
all the
it
time.
real. See? When you think about how this year has gone for you so far, what things are still left for you to check off that bucket list before you graduate?
For graduating, I don't know. Just making it through school every single day on time.
It's
Waking
tough.
up.
It's tough. What time do you have to wake up?
You know what? It depends. Right now, 6:50, but we don't have to be at school until 7:35. So
Yeah.
might wake up at 7:30.
Wow,
Yeah,
cutting her close. I like it. Do you have favorite? Pardon me. Do you have favorite classes this year?
Honestly, probably yearbook or orchestra because
Okay.
they don't take a lot of effort.
I knew you were going to keep it real for me. Who are some of the teachers that have made huge impacts on you?
Oh my God, I don't even know. There's so many. I would guess elementary school teachers. I don't know. I wasn't the brightest as a kid, so they helped me through that. And then English teachers a lot because I'm not very good at English.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your favorite subject?
Math.
You like math.
hmm
Do you want to do something with math as your?
Probably mechanical engineer, something like that. But
Whoa.
that seems like a lot, so I don't know where I'm
Whoa.
going yet.
Whoa, mechanic! I thought you were gonna say like accountant or, mechanical engineer. Wow, what about that? It entices you that way?
Money. No, I'm
That
joking.
entices everybody.
My dad does it, and he's a salesperson for it now, so he has his own hours, makes good money, and
Yep.
he's always makes it to all my stuff for school. So I just like that.
You talked about family. You talked about dad. Who else is in the family?
I have my sister.
Yep.
She just graduated from YSU. She's a nurse now.
Hey, nice!
And then
Congratulations.
my mom, of course.
Yeah.
She's also a nurse.
So we got a couple of nurses in the family.
Yep.
Very cool.
I think it's crazy because my mom's a nurse, so then my sister became a nurse, and my dad's a mechanical engineer. So I guess it's my turn to become
One and one. It's a house divided, but in a
Yeah.
good way.
Mhm.
Okay, so your mom's a nurse. My mom was a nurse.
Mhm.
How often are you allowed to be sick? How often are you allowed to be injured?
I'm not gonna lie, I was sick all last week.
Really?
Yeah, I did not run. Today was my first day back.
No kidding.
Mhm.
See, I was always told I'm not sick and that I was shuffled back to school or back to the practice or whatever I was trying to get out of, really.
Mhm.
And then every time I got hurt, my mom would say, well, you're out for 6 weeks. So that was, I was never hurt. I played injured. But it's tough having a nurse mom because you can't put any of them past.
No,
Like
you
they know
can't.
all the symptoms. They know it. Nurses know everything. So it's one of those scenarios.
But I love it because one day my foot is blue, and I'm like, Mom, why is my foot blue? And she can tell me.
She knew it.
She'll be like, "That's just marker." I don't know.
It's just marker. That works too.
Because she's told me people have come in before, and they're like, "Why is my son's hand blue?" She's just like, "Just get rubbing alcohol, it'll come right off."
Oh my goodness. When you think about inspiration, who do you think of?
I don't even know. Inspiration.
Yeah, like who's your role model? Who's your hero?
My sister.
Your sister.
I said that last year on this.
Yeah.
She's just always there for me.
Yep.
Mhm.
I love it. I'm a big fan. Last question I have for you. Let's take it off the course. Let's take it out of the classroom, out of the house. If you could be on one television show or one movie, what would it be and why?
Oh my God. I wouldn't. Right now, I would say Peaky Blinders because I'm in love with Cillian Murphy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
That's the reason, just so I can be like, I met him. Yeah.
There you have it. Kara, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate
you,
you.
yeah.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back with one more girls cross country interview right after this.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Boardman Spartan Show live from the bunker and double bogeys here in Boardman, Ohio. DJ Oakley with you, and I'm joined by freshman Ella McGee, who has never done this before. She's not nervous, I can tell you that, but she's going to do a great job. Ella, when you think about freshman year, it's a lot of firsts, right?
Yeah.
And obviously being on the cross-country team, there's a little bit of, hey, we ran this course in middle school, we did this, we did that. But when you're running at the varsity level, if you're running, for the big girls, so to speak, is there pressure that comes with that for you?
Yeah, there's a little bit of pressure because everybody is like ahead of me a lot. And then there's like a lot of there's like I can't run as far
Sure.
as some of the other girls.
So how do you motivate yourself to do that? How do you motivate yourself to keep going?
Sometimes I like play songs in my head to distract me.
What songs?
I don't.
Tell me it's Taylor Swift.
Sometimes,
Yes!
Yeah.
We got a Swiftie with us. All right. What song of Taylor Swift do you admire the most? Do you enjoy?
I like Shake It Off. I used
Shake
to listen to it when I was little.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about now? Like, if you're listening to music and you're like thinking about music, singing music in your head, other than Taylor Swift, what are some of the songs that keep you going? Because you said it's easy to start, it's tough to finish.
Yeah, it's you know that one by Dwayne Johnson? Like it's about it's like
You're welcome.
No. It's about drive. It's about power. That one.
No, I'm gonna have to listen to that. Dwayne Johnson has a song out that's not "You're Welcome"
Yeah.
from
I
Maui.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. It's just like that, like those couple like lyrics over and over again. Like
You're gonna have to send me a link because I want to hear this. Because I get good vibes on that stuff. I would love to hear that. I'm a big Dwayne the Rock Johnson guy. So, okay, so let's take it this route. Sparty coming up this weekend. Have you've run this race before?
I ran it last year.
Okay, and how did it go?
It's really hard.
Yeah.
Even though it's our home course, it's like we train on it every day, but it never gets easier.
What's your favorite part and what's your least favorite part of the course?
I think my favorite part is like around the baseball field and then around like in front of the school.
Okay.
And then my least favorite part is the woods.
The woods?
Yeah.
Things happen in those woods that nobody knows about, pushing and shoving and all that stuff. When you talk about this team, this is probably one of the better teams, and just from a team-oriented standpoint, not even where you finish or how you finish, but this group just seems to genuinely care about each other. What do you enjoy most about being part of this team?
The bus rides are really fun. And,
Yeah?
like, when everybody's hyping each other up.
What? Beat each other up?
No, hyping each
Oh,
other up.
hyping. I thought you said beat each other up. I was like,
No.
what is going on in these bus rides? Hyping each other up. Okay, so give me an example how you hype each other up.
Mia Brown plays songs.
DJ Mia Brown.
Yeah.
So she's the do you ever put any requests in? Is it Taylor Swift, Shake It Off?
No, she picks really good songs.
Okay.
So I just let her.
You said earlier that you finish towards the back. Do you feel like you're holding it down back there? You know, being able to make sure, and when you're in the back, you can still be helping people finish. Is that kind of your role on the team?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Talk to me about house or home, I guess. What do you have at home? What family?
I have an older sister, a younger brother, and a younger sister.
Okay, so you're the second?
Yeah.
Okay. Mom and dad?
Yeah.
What do they do?
My mom's a teacher.
At Boardman?
No, she works at Poland.
Okay. And what does that do?
My dad drives trucks.
Okay, so you've got a teacher and a truck driver. From that standpoint, that is a unique skill set that is merged that created you. Who are you most like, mom or dad? Or are you a perfect blend?
I don't really know because I'm really good at math, and my dad's good at math, and my mom's good at math too. But I'm not really sure.
So the McGee's are good at math.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What do you want to do? I know it's a long way away, but what do you want to do when you get older?
I want to do marine biology.
Marine biology. What got you into that?
We go to Florida every year for summer vacation. And like we've been going for like a month for a couple of years. And there's this like it's like a research rescue kind of place.
Yeah.
Down there, and it's Gumbo Limbo, and they rescue sea turtles, and I've always loved sea turtles.
Sea turtles.
Yeah.
Sea turtles is where it's at.
Yeah.
I saw on TikTok today somebody saved a sea turtle because it was I don't know what you call it. It was just on it's
like
on a shell.
beached?
Yeah, and it was beached. They rolled it over and it ended up back in. So that's what you want to do, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, kind of.
Save them in a different way.
Yeah.
Do you have any role models?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, that's fair enough. Parents, brother,
Yeah.
sister, what? I mean, it could be anybody. What makes you look up to your parents? Tough question.
Yeah.
What about other role models?
They're very hardworking.
Very hardworking. That works. I can't thank you enough, Ella. I mean, it's been an honor sitting with you and hanging out with you. Please don't be a stranger. Come back soon, and we'll talk more about sea turtles, okay?
All right.
There it is. We'll be back with the boys cross country right after this on your sports network. Don't go anywhere.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm Hawaiian proud.
My guy keeps it one. Back we come here, Double Bogeys. DJ Yoakley with you for the Boardman Spartans show. Appreciate you and all of you, each and every one of you, for tuning in here tonight as we check in with the cross-country team. Big meet coming up on Saturday, the Spartan Invitational. And this time we bring in, well, the main man of the main men. It is John Phillips, the cross-country coach of the Boardman Spartans. Johnny, thank you so much for once again sitting down with us. And I feel bad because it's always like the same questions, but no, cross country never gets any of the pub. I mean, you got mile split, and that's like it, right? For you guys. Yeah. How have things progressed for you guys thus far this year, and you know, as opposed to the expectations that you had going in?
We're coming off a very good Saturday, one of the best we've had in a long time as a program. We had 5 or top 5 all under 17 minutes, which is something we haven't had since our 2013 team that went all the way to Columbus and finished 4th in the state. So we're very excited.
Yeah.
And of that 5, our number 3 guy didn't run due to a little injury, and our number 1 guy was sick and was maybe 60% of himself in that race. So that kind of shows the depth that we've created. Our assistant coach, Jason Arnberger, and I have focused on not just 1, 2, 3 guys, but the entire roster.
Yep.
And we keep telling our guys, if we want to be just as good as a Massillon Jackson or just as good as Hilliard Davidson or these other teams that we always see in Columbus, full squads, year in, year out, you have to have depth on your roster. And it goes like that for any sport.
Sure.
Football, I'm sure Coach Dodo was here, he'd say the same
Sure.
thing. So we've built that this year, and it kind of shows in our results, especially from this past Saturday at Worcester. A really fast course. Everybody was PRing. If you had Canfield's kids here or Fitch's kids here, they'd be saying the same thing. They love getting on a fast course and being fast. But we had an extra special fast day because we haven't had a day like that in our program in a long time. So we're excited. It's still only September, early September. So we don't want to, read too much into it because there's still a long haul to go. But, if we can progress the way we are as a group, then we have a chance to do something pretty special this year.
You look at the Spartan Invitational, and this is kind of like the make or break. I mean, everybody sees this course. As Sipe said, they hate this course. As a coach, that's got to make you, it sounds weird to say, but it's got to give you the warm and fuzzies because you guys get to train on this. This is where things are won and lost.
Yeah, cross country, like all sports, everybody wants to be bigger, faster, stronger.
Yeah.
And the faster part is cross country especially. So our course is not fast. It's not flat. We have a lot of hills. We have a lot of, peaks and valleys on our campus at Boardman. And so a lot of teams, after running at a place like Worcester or Tiffin or some of these other courses around the state of Ohio that are nice and flat and feel like running on a track, they come to our course and their times aren't as good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hills that they struggle with, woods that they struggle with, and it's just different. And the reason a lot of folks don't like our course is because it's challenging.
Yep.
Everybody likes easy.
Sure.
Everybody likes fast. And we're fortunate enough to practice on it every day. we're fortunate enough to have it. A cross-country course in our campus. Very few schools are able to do that still, with all the new school constructions and stuff going on across the state. So, we take advantage of it. We like to think that we perform well at our home course. Traditionally, we've done okay. But, schools that come in there, you'll hear a lot of complaining on Saturday. One program that won't is North Allegheny from Pittsburgh.
Sure.
Our course is actually flat for them. all the hills that they practice on in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So they'll come in and you guys will see that Saturday. They're gonna dominate. You're gonna see a lot of the black and yellow from North Allegheny at the front of both the girls and boys races. And it's a great challenge to have them come. I love seeing them coming. This past Saturday, we had a team from Florida that competed at Worcester. That's something you don't see ever.
Sure.
That was the first time we've ever seen a school
Yeah.
from Florida. So, cross country is growing in our area. It's growing across the state, and it's growing across the country as well. And it's going to be cool to see some of these schools coming in from across the state of Ohio and then crossing over from Pennsylvania. We'll have a good 25 or 30 Pennsylvania schools between the three divisions on Saturday.
Do you have a favorite part of the course?
My favorite part of the course is where the middle school football field is.
Okay.
And the reason I say it is because I can see. One of the things about our course is the finish line, I can never see it.
Yep.
There's always 1,000 parents, and all I see is little heads. The year in 2013, we had, fortunately enough, a runner place first.
Yeah.
And all I saw was his head bobbing with his headband, his white head. I knew it was our guy, and that's how I saw him finish because I couldn't see anything else. So yeah, it's one of the sports where the coach is not there. Basketball, they're on the floor.
Yep.
Coach Dodo's on the sideline.
Yep.
Coach Gabriel's in the dugout for baseball. I could be 200 feet away from the action, and
you're behind all the parents.
Exactly, and you're fighting parents, which is one of the unique things about our sport. But sometimes it gets a little annoying, like cowbells ringing in your ears while you're trying to coach. But it is what it is. Fortunately, technology helps because I can have my phone out and see live updates. Okay, so David's here, Brock. But back in the day when I first started, it was
tough skating.
It was like being in basketball, getting your position under the rim. Yeah, boxing out some of these parents, and believe me, some of these parents don't give in.
Let's go off the course. If you had to be or had the opportunity to be, I should rephrase that, in any television show of all time, but you got to be in it, what would you be in?
Oh my gosh, Seinfeld for sure.
Yes!
My all-time favorite show. I can quote a lot of Seinfeld. I love Seinfeld. Frank Costanza, the best character. Everyone focuses on the main ones.
Yep.
But Frank Costanza is the one. I absolutely die every time.
You got it. You got it.
Exactly.
Who do you relate to most in Seinfeld?
Oh man,
that's
good thing my wife's not here because she'd probably have a really good answer for that one. I would, not George, at least, hopefully not.
Sure.
Probably a little more Jerry than George, but probably a mix of the two.
Okay.
I like to say I'm organized. I got my stuff in order.
Yep.
But sometimes the George creeps up on all of us, if you know what I'm saying.
I do. I do. Favorite song of all time?
Oh man, well, you're really
deep tracks.
Giving out some good ones here. Man, favorite song of all time. I'm a 80s, 90s kid. Well, that's where he said he's quoted Sum 41. I'm going to age myself. 8th grade, everybody in 8th grade at Boardman Glenwood Middle School wanted to be Vanilla Ice. Ice, Ice Baby, the 8th grade dance. I'm telling you, it brought the house down. Well, I had some Zubaz pants. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I had some I had some skids. I'm throwing something. Z Cavarici jean. I know people listening at home have no idea what I'm talking about, unless you're in your 40s, an old guy like me. You have an idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was
that's
back
awesome.
in the day. I would go with that.
Vanilla
sure.
Ice.
I'm telling you. There
Johnny,
you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate all you do. We are getting you Spartan cross country gear to wear for Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out and covering our event. I'm telling you, we are very blessed to have you guys in the area covering our program, our sport. Nobody gets this across the state of Ohio. Boardman's very lucky. So thank you for that.
I appreciate that. We're going to be back after I stop crying here, right after this on YSN.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is once again a Sparty party right here at Double Bogies and the Bunker, right here live in Boardman. And I am joined by senior this time, Mr. Brock Ferris, a senior on the cross country team. And we got a big just event. You can't call it a meet. You can't call it, it's just an event, man. This is your, fourth time through the Sparty?
This is my third year.
Third year. Okay, so talk to me about your expectations going into this Saturday.
I want to try and get about top 5 at this race. I mean, I am having a great season, so I'm going to try and get in the front of this race. Team-wise, I expect a lot of things out of this team. We've had great results at the start of the year, so I'm excited to see what we could do here.
Coach just went on and on about how good this team is this year and some of the great times we had last week. When you think about this team, what's the potential for success for the 2023 Boardman cross country team?
Right now, our ceiling could be state right now. We're looking like we could make state. I mean, state's like top 8 in the region, and right now we're about 7th, I think, right now. So state's definitely reachable.
Out of all the courses that you run, your home course, where do you rank it as your favorite courses?
Oh, it's about the bottom. It's really hard. I know it's our course. We got a little advantage, but that course is miserable.
What's your favorite part of it? What's your least favorite part of it?
Favorite part, I like the ending's really fun, but like there's a hill you have to go up a few times and it kind of kills you.
Yeah, that when you turn that corner and you guys are running to the finish line, I mean, people go down like flies. It's incredible.
Oh, it's crazy because you're downhill, so it kind of speeds you up.
Yeah, so like they're just like falling into bodies at that point, and then they're just rushed over to the side. They get you your medical attention, what you need, and they move you on.
Yeah, there's like part of the race is like there's gonna be 10 people finishing in like 1 second.
Yeah, it's insanity. They tried to warn me last year, and I had no idea what I was in for. So I'm excited this year, and I really want to see you leading the pack. It sounds like you do a lot of that. It sounds like you like leading from the front. What is it about your leadership style that people should know?
One thing I've been stressing this year is like we've been trying to get the team, like build up the team chemistry. We begin the team together all the time. Like we hang out like 3 times a week. Like we're always trying to do stuff with each other. I want to try and make them as comfortable as possible in this team. Like I want to make them know that I'm going to be here for them. I'm going to be a leader for them. And I've been trying to motivate them because they know we have a shot at state this year. So I've made that clear to them.
I think one of the coolest things, Brock, is I saw all you guys just hanging around the table and just chucking it up. You know what I mean? You're cutting it up. You're cracking jokes. Nobody's on their phone. You guys are all talking to each other. What do you admire about that most in a world where everybody's on these things constantly?
Yeah, it's just nice because we know each other really well because we've been hanging out so much. It's nice that we know each other like really well. We could hang out all the time. We have conversations for hours. It's just nice to know them that well.
When you're running, what are you thinking about?
When you're running, there's not much to think about. It's like when you're running, like the only thing you can think about is like I gotta pass this guy, and then once you pass him, it's like the guy in front of you. I gotta pass them now. It's just you don't think about much except just passing people.
A lot of people are telling me they play songs in their head when they're running. Do you do that as well?
Yep, all the time. Yeah.
What songs are you playing in your head?
A lot of Eminem.
Eminem.
It's my go-to for motivation.
I guess 8 miles, a little appropriate, right? That's about how far you guys run. So
yeah, pretty much.
When you think about role models that you had maybe as a freshman, sophomore, even as a junior, who is it and why?
Like when I was a freshman, sophomore, I mean, I was already throwing up like one of the top runners. So a lot of like what it came from, like I was already one of the top runners like freshman, sophomore year. So I needed like the senior leadership to like tell me what to do. Like I didn't know what to do. Like I was good, but like I didn't know what to eat. Like what should I do to like make a good race? So a lot of people helped me, like Ben Zalavi, Andrew Yoakum, like all those people were great leaders for me. They told me what to do.
Last question for you. Talk about your, well, I guess not a question. Just talk about your family, how much they mean to you.
They mean a lot to me. They're always there supporting me no matter how far the meet is. Like if it's like 5 hours away, they're going to be there. And they're always cheering loud. But my grandparents are always there too. They're big. Our team loves it, my grandparents. They're always there for my meets. They always got like a cowbell.
Oh, that's the cowbell that Coach Phillips was talking
Yeah.
about. They're always ringing in his ear. Brock, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate
thank you for having
Best
me.
of luck on Saturday. We'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this on YSN.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
House troubles can attack anytime.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's the Boardman Spartans show right here at Double Bogies and the Bunker. I'm joined at this time by Danny Lasivita, who joins us from part of the Boardman cross country team. Danny, you got a big just event going on Saturday. When you think about the Spartan, what comes to mind immediately?
It's the course everyone hates, you know.
I keep getting that answer.
Yeah.
Do you hate it?
I actually enjoy it. I drop some good times on it usually compared to everyone else. But no, whenever someone asks where you're from and you say Boardman, they're like, "Oh, it's that course I hate." It's from like a different era of the sport where it's a lot more tough and building endurance and stuff. Now it's a lot more emphasis on speed. But
so, I mean, what kind of runner are you? Are you kind of one of those crossbreeds where you have the endurance, but you also have the speed?
I like to think so. I like to muscle my way through stuff. That's part of my problem. That's what I do in swim and stuff too. When I swim.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, you swim, you do cross country, any other sports?
Yeah, it's track and
track as well, of course, because why not? So you're busy all year round. For time management, how challenging is that for you, especially in a big school? You guys are seemingly always going.
Yeah, I have a lot of classes and stuff. I feel my schedule. A lot of it comes down to just knowing when to do stuff and when not to. I don't like to cram everything. I like to try to determine when stuff are due and to do it. Practice cross country is not as bad. Swim is when it gets bad because you don't get home till 8.
Always in the pool.
Yeah.
Always in the pool. All right. So when you're not in the pool, when you're not on the course, when you're not on the track, what are you doing?
If I'm not doing any schoolwork, I'm just I like to hang out with my friends a lot.
Yeah.
I play video games. I sit on my phone a lot. That's about it.
All right. So what's the video game you love playing?
I don't know really right now.
Okay. What about the social media? Is it TikTok right now? What's on?
I go through Instagram a lot.
You're Instagram.
Yeah.
You're a grammar. Okay. What is? I mean, I'm sure you know this. Maybe you don't. What is the number one Instagram picture that people loved on your Instagram feed? Is there a most popular?
No, not really.
No, they just all get the same.
Yeah.
You're just a popular dude. When you think about how good this Boardman team could be this year, I mean, what's the potential?
You know, I was actually really surprised with this team. I kind of came into the season expecting we would take a step back before we took a step forward with a lot of younger guys. But no, we've had some really good times, like comparable to 10 years ago when we made it to state. So
awesome.
I think the expectation this year now, especially, is we want to go to state.
Awesome. All right. Last question for you. Family. Tell me about them. What do you got at home?
Very supportive family.
Yeah.
My dad, my mom, both support everything I do. My sister is here actually. She's a freshman. No, but I can't thank my family enough. I've switched sports a lot. I used to play hockey. I used to play football and stuff like that.
Wow.
So So, but
Big physical sports.
Yeah, but when I switched to running and stuff, even though my dad probably would have preferred I played football, he doesn't care. He supports it and
Hey,
he
man,
comes to my meets.
You're still going to be his baby boy no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Danny, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Best
Thank
of
you.
luck to you, especially
Thank
on
you.
Saturday. Go win one, huh?
Of course.
We'll be back right after this on YSN.
It's back! Shop Sheely's July 29th through August 5th for our Ashley Furniture event. 1 week only, take an additional 10% off all Ashley furniture. Shop deals like this queen storage bed, just $5.99. Or this beautiful stationary sofa, now $6.99. And this 5-piece counter height dining set, only $8.99. Add the finishing touches to any room with these accent pieces, plus so much more. Hurry in for 10% off Ashley plus 6 months special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
How do you say your last name? Cornball. Say that one more time. Cornball. Cornball. Yes. Got it. And Olivia is your sister? Nice.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
And we're back. Drew Cornball joins me right now, the junior for the boys cross country team. Drew, first off, thanks for being here. Let's talk about the thing that everybody's talking about is Sparty coming up on Saturday. Excited, nervous? Where are you feeling?
It's definitely like nerve-wracking, but it's just really anxious or like anxiety. But once I get on the starting line, I'm really fine.
Do you think about things like, I mean, up to the race, you think about the race, but when you were on the starting line, like you said, do you think about the race or you just go?
Well, I kind of just go, but I also think about like strategize and like the positives and the negatives that can go out and how I can like fix them or make sure they happen.
Sure. And you have a sister who's a
Yes, I do.
freshman, and we interviewed her earlier, Olivia. So competition-wise, is there a lot of, and because I heard there's just cross country in that house. Is there a lot of competition in that house for who's the best cross-country runner?
I wouldn't say so.
No?
No.
Okay, so, I mean, talk to me about, like, do you guys talk about cross-country? Do you talk about, I mean, the sport? What do you do?
When it comes to meets, yes, but on a regular basis, not a lot.
Okay. Do you encourage each other to get better and kind of give each other tips and tidbits?
Yes, we do. A lot.
What kind of things, information are you giving Olivia for the coming Saturday?
I haven't really given her much yet, but I will definitely because it is a harder course.
Sure.
And there needs to be a lot of strategizing.
Gotcha. What do you like to do outside of cross country?
I actually take part in theater club.
Nice.
And I am also involved in show choir.
Very cool. So talk to me about theater club and show choir. What do you like about those two?
Well, a lot of my friends do it, which I really enjoy hanging out with them, and it's always really been my passion besides running.
So theater, obviously you're acting. Is there something that you'd always wanted to act in?
Nothing really in particular. I haven't really been on like the theater club for like very long.
Sure.
It's only been like 2 months.
Oh, okay. So what are you most attracted to in that theater club? Do you want to be a lead role?
I haven't stepped like in that role yet.
Yeah.
Or that field.
Yeah.
But maybe sometime in the future, maybe next year.
Okay, if you could be any character of any movie or any television show, who would you want to be?
Aladdin.
Aladdin? Why Aladdin?
Because I mean, I get a lot that I could play him in a play, but I just really like the music from the original movie.
The original, like the cartoon.
Yes.
That was a great soundtrack. Great soundtrack. We got to hit. I mean, if I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you want to sing a little bit of A Whole New World, we'll let you go. You want to knock it out right now?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Let's talk about your favorite movies. What movie genre do you like? What can you just kick back and watch?
I really like superhero movies like Marvel,
Yeah.
DC. That's up my alley.
Okay, Marvel. What's the best Marvel movie out there?
Infinity War.
My guy. Nailed it. That's perfect. Who's your favorite superhero?
Captain America.
Who's your favorite villain?
Joker.
Joker. Wow, why Joker?
I don't know. My aunt is a really huge fan of Batman, so it's just kind of always just been there for me, and I think he's really good, bad guy.
I've even till like the last 10 years, I was always like superhero. When Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, I think.
I don't think I've seen that yet.
Oh no, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you need to watch that movie. That whole trilogy with the Christian Bale Batman, you need to watch that.
I for sure will.
But Bane, I started to like the bad guy a little bit, and then Thanos in the new Marvel movies. So let's talk. I mean, we talked about your family already a little bit. Olivia did the heavy lifting for you. I want you to talk about your family a little bit. What do they mean to you?
They mean a lot. My dad is definitely a huge mentor because he's done a lot of sports throughout his life, even through high school and still now. And my mom is very good at encouragement. And when I have a bad race, she's always there to like list all the positives and what I can improve on next.
Very good, man. Well, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. I thank you for your time tonight, and hopefully you got a full belly out of it. So,
I did.
Dude, Drew, thank you so much. Appreciate you. We'll be back with Coach Dota right after this on YSN.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Satui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud. We believe.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bunker and Double Bogeys. It is football time in America. Literally, it's on the TV behind us. It's everywhere. And we get to talk about, well, the shirt I'm wearing today, Boardman Spartans football. I figured you'd like this shirt a little bit.
That's nice.
Coach, you get your first win of the year, an emphatic win. The guys were tuned up. They were ready to go. And really, you look at how things went on Friday night. Beat a very potentially good Howland team that was on the other sideline. What went right for you on Friday night, and how proud are you of your guys and of your staff?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we, handled the week well. After, you're 0-3, how are you going to respond? That was the biggest thing I've talked to our kids about. It's more in life about how you respond, you know what I mean, and dealing with adversity. And, we're 0-3, and, how are we going to show up? I mean, no great teams, most great teams that that I've been a part of have gone through some form of adversity. So, I don't think we should have been 0-3, but at that point we were.
Sure.
But you go through those things and you learn, and we moved on. So I was proud of the way our guys showed up, the way they played, the intensity they played at, the passion that they played at, and playing for each other. So, and I thought our coaches did a great job of preparing that all week, and I think that showed up on Friday night. It doesn't matter who our opponent is, and there's nothing against anybody that we play, but we're always focused on us, and it's what we do and how we do it, and we want to make sure that every week that we show up that we're improving as best as we can.
I've said this from the jump. I don't think that anybody would have recognized an 0-3 team on Friday night. I think you guys, if you play your style of football and you execute, you're willing. You can beat anybody on the schedule. So when you look at that and you saw what came to fruition on Friday night, showing that film on Saturday, I'm sure was imperative because you're showing these guys. Yes, there's a little work that can be done, but look what your potential is.
Yeah, and I mean we do, and right before half was a perfect example of our full potential of getting a 3-and-out, forcing them to punt with 2 minutes left. We get a drive, get ourselves in scoring position, and kick a 46-yard field goal.
Yep.
So, having all three phases working together. And I thought we got better and better with that as the game went on. I don't feel like any of those first couple games, and again, we're playing young guys,
Yep.
you're playing guys, even the older guys we're playing, they're playing at new positions.
Yes.
I mean, our quarterback last year is now playing wide receiver. Our starting inside backer was an outside backer. So, you know, we only have one or two guys that are actually playing at the position they played at a year ago. So, you know, for that to happen and to get in all three phases of the game, you know, we just need to keep doing that week in and week out. And then we're going to play our best football. And if our best football is not good enough, but at least we're improving and we're playing at the level that we're capable of every single week.
And you mentioned the three phases of the game. Everybody talks about offense and defense, but you mentioned special teams at the end of that first half. How nice is it to have a kicker that can go 46 yards?
Yes. Well, we weren't sure. We knew we had the leg.
Yep.
It's just, you know, you're in those conditions and can you do that under that pressure?
Yeah.
What a great kick, you know, and he did it last year again, you know, week one. I had no idea even who Austin Conkson was at that point. I was so new. He just came out right before double sessions.
No kidding.
Yeah. It was like one of those things like, hey, I'll show up and kick. Like I was still trying to get guys to come out to kick.
Yeah.
And, you know, he showed up but again, he, you know, to do that, he's kicking in the end zone. Our punter, Tony Pinchero, does a really great job. I mean, we had our backup snapper in. You wouldn't even have noticed. Like CJ Rice, young guy, sophomore, came in, snapped the ball really well for us, just due to, you know, a guy being sick. So it's like, you know, you're seeing a lot of good things. And you know, special teams does come down to specialists, but it is something that we focus on. We probably practice it over an hour a week. So I felt like we've been very solid in that every single week.
Saturday, you go over the game film, and how quickly do you turn the page to week 5?
Pretty quick.
I was going to imagine,
it's, hey, we're moving on. And usually as a staff, we're moving on. Monday, it's usually we close the door on, hey, these are, you know, I go over it, you know, something I got, and you know, probably a lot of us are doing it. Coach with Tom McDaniels on Monday or Saturday, we would go over to, hey, these are the things that we liked about the practice week and the game.
Yeah.
And these are the things we dislike that we need to change and make sure that we focus on. We share that with that team. At that moment, we're closing the door, you know, on that week, and we're moving on as a football team. So that's my pregame, you know, my pre-practice talk on Monday at like 3:10. So
wow. All right. So things you did well last week, just about everything. What things do you think that need to be improved so you guys get 2 wins in a row?
Yeah, I think you know, we need to continue, number one, playing special teams just like we've had. I think we've done a very solid job of that. Offensively, you know, we just got to be more consistent. And I mean, that was one of my biggest focuses this year from last year is, you know, consistency will get you growth and improvement. And, you know, and that comes with discipline to consistency to growth and improvement. So that's something that we're working on as a team.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily what we can do on offense or defense.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. You have to have consistent play as a player each week and as an offense, defense, and special teams. And if you don't take care of your job, which is something we talk about a lot in our program, accountability, it won't matter. So, you know, I think there's a part of that. I think we can be better up front. I think we can be better in the secondary. But those two positions are positions where you have to be very detailed in what you do. You can get exploited in those positions if you're not. So it's also two things that I've coached through my whole career. So maybe that's why I do it. But I feel like in those two areas, we do have improvement. We're going to be, I mean, this week with Riverside, we're going to have a great challenge, you know, in both of those areas. We're going to be challenged really well. So, and we've made some, you know, adjustments on both of those things, whether it's adjustments due to what we're doing or adjustments to who we're playing. So those things come and go. And some guys have been patient. Younger guys are stepping up. So it'll be interesting how it all works out.
I love it. I love it. All right, let's take it off the field. Coach, if you could be in any TV series.
Oh, my gosh.
And get to play yourself, what would it be and why?
Seinfeld, definitely.
2 Seinfelds tonight.
Yes, definitely.
I love it. Who do you relate to most in Seinfeld?
God, I don't want to. Probably George. I don't want to say that though, because I'm a little bit crazy. You know
Serenity
what I mean? Yes. Because there's a goofy side to me.
Yep.
So, Seinfeld is one of my favorite things. We would actually, when I taught it at one time at West Branch, we had the whole staff and who was Seinfeld in that episode. Like, we all loved Seinfeld, so it was great.
Have you ever had the summer of Dota?
No, I have not.
It's a summer of joy. All right, second question for you. This one's a lot tougher. It is, what is your all-time favorite song and why?
Don't Stop Believing, Journey. Yes.
No kidding.
Yeah, just, you know, it's just it's one of those things. I guess maybe just from the football aspects. Maybe it's in highlight films that I've watched over the years.
Yeah.
So it's like something that stuck with me. Always been a Journey fan, but don't stop believing. I mean, that's something our guys will hear it. Like when I play my playlist, it's always on my playlist.
That was quick, man.
Yeah.
That was good. Coach Doda, good luck to you this week, sir. Appreciate you. We'll see you next Monday. Back after this.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Double Bogeys and Bunker hosting us once again every Monday, 7 o'clock right here. Next week, we got a very special show because we have this show, the Boardman Spartans show, and then we have the watch party for Pittsburgh and Cleveland. And we're here with Sean O'Malley. Are you? Now, I know that Zach is an Aaron Rodgers fan. Do you have any interest in this game at all?
Not at all. No, Browns fan all the way.
No,
I'm just happy we won.
This interview is over. Good night, everyone. No, so talk to me. You're the left tackle, the blind side.
Yep.
That guy over there is your number one person to protect.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel pressure with that?
I do, because no matter, even if it's not my fault, I always feel bad if I see him get hit. You know, he's my little baby. I got to protect him.
Dude, so, I mean, besides the quarterback, you are like the number one guy that people are watching, right? Left tackle. You're the dude that everybody keys on. And if he gets hit from behind, mama ain't going to be happy.
Oh, no. Mrs. Hostas, she gets mad.
She's going to be after you. So, like, does he offer you cookies? Anything to make sure that his six is always protected?
Oh, no, we've been good friends for a while, and I just like to make sure he's okay.
Two juniors, right?
Yeah,
you guys know each other
same
pretty
grade
well.
for a while, yep.
All
the time.
This offensive line, this has been especially this week, you guys have been impressive to watch. What do you feel you guys are gelling as the season goes on?
Yeah, I think as the season goes on, we've been getting a lot better. We have a couple young guys starting this year, a couple sophomores, so they're getting more experience as we go, which I think is helping a lot.
What are you learning in this new leadership role? I mean, to be where you are and to be a key part of this offensive line, what's your leadership style? What have you learned this year that you're implementing on a game-by-game basis?
I've been trying to be nice about it. Like, I've been trying to give advice but not yell at them.
Yeah.
The motivation that they need has really played a part. Like, I just feel that they – that's all I got. I'm blanking.
What's the least favorite part of practice for you? I mean, is it
cardio?
Running.
Absolutely running. Running is the worst.
Ask a lineman the least favorite part. It's always going to be cardio.
Every time.
What is the worst cardio you've had to go through?
Oh, Coach Zinni, it's our lineman coach, makes us storm the beach.
Storm the beach. What does that consist of?
Oh, yeah. So we just keep running, and every single time he blows a whistle, it's a nice up-down, nice burpee.
Oh.
And he likes to be mean with it. Before you even get up, he blows the whistle again, just so you have to go back down.
So they used to have this tradition when I played football. It was called striping the field, the tiger run. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is it similar to like snakes?
So we start at
Up
the
and
back
down?
of the end zone, and then we go the whole length of the field over, then the front of the goal line, then over, then the 5-yard line.
Oh yeah.
And you go. That was I still have nightmares about that from that perspective. What is your favorite part of practice?
My favorite, it's got to be just when we do like blitz pickup. I love pass rush.
Really?
That's my specialty.
Yeah.
Like I just love pass blocking. I don't know. I just have fun doing it. So
Are you
seeing
a Chuck
different
guy
angles.
or what?
Oh yeah, I like putting them on the ground, jumping on them.
A little pancakes.
It's a great time.
Everybody loves pancakes.
Yeah, everybody.
Speaking of pancakes, what's your favorite kind of pancake?
Oh,
Blueberry
definitely
guy?
chocolate chip.
guy.
It's gotta be.
Chocolate chip with syrup on top?
Oh yeah. Also, I do use so much syrup. It's
Okay.
ridiculous. I like them soggy.
You like
I
like
them
to
soggy.
drown the
Oh,
pancake.
absolutely.
Okay. What is your favorite food, bar none? Are you a sweet guy, salty guy?
Oh, definitely salty, but
Okay.
honestly, I'm gonna have to go with just a little spaghetti. I love me some spaghetti. Yeah.
What kind of sauce?
Just a nice thin red sauce. Like I can't do the chunks.
Yeah?
That part weirds me out. But
Did you
nice
get
thin
food
sauce.
tonight?
I did.
What'd you get?
I did get wings tonight though.
Well, it's wing night.
Yeah, of course.
So what kind of sauce did you get?
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki.
Yeah, those
okay.
are good.
Okay. Fair enough. What kind of things do you like to do when you're not playing football?
I like to play video games a lot. I don't really do too much other than that. Just sit at home a little bit.
Call of Duty? Madden?
A lot of Call of Duty. Yeah. I've been recently getting into Madden. I'm still kind of terrible at it, but I like to try.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right, Call of Duty. Are you the sniper? Or
Oh yeah, I like to sit in the back.
I knew it.
Oh yeah.
I knew it. You like chilling, just waiting?
Oh yeah.
Got him.
It's nice and fun.
Online guy?
Oh yeah. And the zombies. I like some zombies.
You like the zombies?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite television show?
Ooh. Definitely gotta be The Office.
You like The Office?
I love The Office.
All right, we're friends.
I've
We're
watched
friends
it way
now.
too many times.
See, I'm on like I've probably rewatched every season 20 times. No exaggeration.
I'm about there too. Yeah.
Who's your favorite character on The
Oh,
Office?
Kevin.
You like Kevin?
Kevin's the best.
Why no speak words?
When lot word do little trick.
There it is. See, he
Little word
knows
do
it.
lot trick.
Do you have a favorite episode?
Oh, season 2, episode 10.
Wow. What one is that?
It's the first Christmas episode.
Oh,
And I
man.
love Christmas, so
That's
it's
it.
just my
That's a
favorite
good
one.
All right, you like Christmas? What's your favorite Christmas gift you've ever received?
Ooh, it's got to be my first PlayStation. Yeah,
Was it a surprise?
it was.
Was
yeah,
it from Santa?
it was. From
There it
Santa.
is.
Yeah, Santa was the best.
There it was. What is okay? Put you on the spot. What is the worst Christmas present you've ever received?
It's got to be underwear. It's just they're the worst. I don't want that.
You'll
No
appreciate it a
offense to
little bit
Mom over
more
there,
when
but-
you're almost 40 and you're getting underwear and like because you just look at PlayStation and you go, okay, that's just one more thing that I don't need.
Yeah,
But
underwear's a necessity, I guess. But
socks, you get
I
socks.
do like
too?
socks. I'm a
You
sock
like
guy.
socks?
I like some crazy socks. I don't
Are
have
you
any on right
sneakerhead?
now, but
Are you sneakerhead at all? Like
no.
okay,
Whatever's comfortable.
okay, gotcha. All right, so what is your number one piece of advice for everybody out there that maybe they don't know about you? Just advice that you would give to someone in your shoes starting out. Is there a piece of advice that someone gave to you at one time that you're like, oh, that's really useful?
Honestly, Coach Dota has given me some great advice. My favorite one so far has been just don't settle. Just continue striving for greatness and get what you need in life. And
That's
continue.
great advice.
Yeah.
That's great advice. Talk to me about your parents, your family, real quick. What do they mean to you?
They're the best. They always come to every game. My mom, dad, grandma, aunts, uncles. They're so supportive.
You got a whole crew.
Yeah, they're everything I need. My siblings, all 3 of them.
Are you the oldest?
I'm not. I am the second oldest.
You're the second oldest. Okay, so brother, sister.
My sister's the oldest. She is 21.
Okay.
Then I have a 15-year-old brother and a 4-year-old brother.
Wow. Okay, so you are 2 of 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you like every kid, every sibling has their own thing? What's your superpower, so to speak, in your family?
I'm gonna be honest. The rest of them, at least so far, haven't been too athletic.
Okay. Fair enough.
My brother, he's a big fella. He's about 6'6", so he's a little wonky.
Wait. Your brother is 6'6"
Yeah,
and
the
he's younger than
15-year-old.
you?
Yeah.
Is he playing football?
I tried. He
Coach,
will not.
Does Coach Doda know about this guy?
I told him he has to go try and recruit. He wouldn't do it.
He's going to be in your living room, man.
Yeah.
That's incredible. All right, so you're the athletic one out of the bunch?
Yeah.
Fair enough. What is the one thing that you lean on your brothers and sisters for?
Well, my sister lives in Texas now, so
Okay.
she's, out of the picture.
Yeah.
But
She's not watching or anything.
Oh, no. Honestly, just they're so funny. Like, they just make my day. Like, my brothers.
What's one thing that you admire about your parents?
My parents? I don't have to do too many chores, honestly. Yeah, I don't have to do too much.
That's worth admiring. Sean, thank you so much.
All right.
I appreciate you
Nice
so
meeting
much,
you.
man. Go Office, right?
Yeah, of course.
We'll be back right after this on YSN.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Craftsmanship to us.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, he's here again. We can't get rid of him. Zach Haas. I mean, apparently when he comes on the show, he does really well and he gets to come back. So the boss man, the Haas man, and the QB1 for your Boardman Spartans. What do we talk about now, Zach?
I don't know.
How about a win?
Yeah.
You guys
it's
got
good.
a big dub on Friday night. What was it like being out there? And it seemingly, in looking at your film, you were in control from it seemed like the first snap to the final buzzer.
Yeah, just preparing all week at practice. We had a different mindset going in the game. We were more prepared and just felt good about the week altogether.
Was there anything different for you? Are you superstitious at all? Did you do anything different that you hadn't been doing the first 3 weeks?
Not really, no. I mean,
No?
we had school, but
That was a little bit different, I
Yeah.
guess. So I guess you want to stay in school so you guys keep winning, right?
yeah.
Well, time's on your side, so I guess that's good going for you. When you think about your performances, man, we talked about it last time you were here. You had was a 31 for 36 performance. You got a touchdown last week as well, and I mean, you can do this with your legs or your arm. I mean, do you when the moment comes? And I think I asked this last time, but I'll ask it in a different way. Would you rather just rear back and chuck it, or are you like you want to put your shoulder down and run through somebody?
Really? I really like running.
Do you really?
I always wanted to play running back when I was like younger. I don't know why, but it always felt like the coolest position to me.
Did you have like I think we talked about this last time. Who's your team?
The Packers.
Yeah, Oh, that's right, because you're watching Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a run first offense until they got Rodgers, and they passed all the time. What is it about? I mean, do you see yourself a little bit in Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know if I can compare myself to him. He's great.
Well, you're pretty great yourself, young man. Don't sell yourself short. What is it you think so great about A-Rod?
Just always finding like the open people, and the way he throws the ball, he's always fitting in like tight windows and just making plays.
And he's got the sweet discount double check.
Yeah.
If I see that on you, you'll go to the YSN Hall of Fame immediately. We'll create one just for you. When you think about how good this team can be, now you got one win under your belt. Like, how are you communicating this to the rest of the team?
No, we always talk about we never give up. We always keep fighting to the end. There's like everyone's so close that we all know we can rely on each other during the games. Even like the young kids, they're coming up, they're stepping up this year. So it's cool.
How long do we start seeing those 15 jerseys in the stands?
I don't know.
I mean, you got kids that are looking up to you. What does that mean to you?
It's cool because like when I was a kid, I always went to the games, watched them play, and you always think that you could be in that position, and now you are, and it's cool.
When you're out there, do you realize how many people are watching? Not to make you nervous, but you realize how many people are watching you?
Not really. I try to not think about it. I don't like big crowds, really.
Really?
Yeah.
So it doesn't get you like when they're cheering for the Spartans, it doesn't get you pumped up. You're kind of like, all right, let's calm down a little bit.
It does. Our student section, I like.
You got a
they're
good student section.
Yeah.
Really good student. What's your favorite part about the student section?
Well, some of the my friends, they all bought these like horn things. I don't know what they're called, but they sound like a truck horn kind of. Not as loud, but they're still loud. And there's like 12 of them maybe they have them. So
what's your favorite part about playing in Spartan Stadium?
it's just the atmosphere, really. You get to be with all your friends. You work all summer for it, and then you finally get to play at home and you see all the people cheering you on.
What are you looking forward to most about the second half of the season? Crazy enough, it's going to be here next week.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that you learned in the first half of the season that you want to apply in the second half?
Oh, first half we were always so young, really, in every position. So now we're getting used to the game, like the speed of the game. So it's like now it's starting to come all together, all the practices. Like you're getting like really easier kind of because you see everything now in the games. You could like first game against Kenston, it was fast, and now it's like kind of slowing down a bit. So
where have you seen the biggest growth in yourself over the first 4 weeks?
Probably staying in the pocket and like taking hits, really, because usually I just want to get out, do something with my feet, but now I can stay in, deliver the throw to like one of our good receivers.
Have you seen the Kurt Warner movie, the Underdog, American Underdog? You need to watch that. Trust me, one of my favorite movies of all time. And that was one thing they were teaching Kurt Warner was you got to stay in the pocket. You got to trust yourself. So you need to check that movie out. I'll bring it next week if you haven't seen it, because I'm sure you'll be back again after a big dub over Riverside, right? Zach Haas, one of my favorite dudes in the world. Thank you, friend. Always. That's going to do it for the show today. Double Bogeys, Bunker, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you, Boardman Nation. And you can catch these guys right here on YSN this Friday night, only on YSN. For Zach, I'm DJ. That's going to do it for us. And we will see you again next Monday right here, Double Bogeys and the Bunker, and only on your sports network. Good night, everybody.